Tonight is going to be a remarkable night. Guys, listen, we had him here one time before, and he blessed us with some of the projects that he's working on and how he pours love and light into community. But we also have another special person with that last special person. And so we have two guests tonight in our studio who are going to be telling us some things about this amazing project coming up. Let me please introduce our guest for this evening. Jay Lyrical, who is an MC, a lover of life, a pourer of love into community, and the director of the amazing documentary that is going down on your side of town and mine, Mr. Nat Fisher-Fellowman. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, we definitely appreciate having you here with us today. So I want to jump right in, right? Because we're not going to be together too long tonight, but we're going to make the most of all the time that we have. So, Brother Jay Lyrical, I just want to start with you, and let's maybe remind the people about this amazing project that you have going on, what it's about, and what the people can expect when it's done.
Well, basically, it's just the Harlem experience, from 2004 to 2014. I worked at 114th Street, 7th Avenue, between 7th and 8th. And, long story short, saw a lot of things over there, but at the same time, most importantly, I gained a lot of friendships and, relationships with people. So I'm just one of them people that, don't forget where I come from, whether I'm from the Bronx, wherever I'm from. I'm born like that. I just want to just show love to the people that show love to me, so I don't forget nobody. So that's what it's basically about, my experience from Harlem.
That's brilliant. I can't wait to see it now. I've seen a couple of little clips and everything like that. And I'm just so excited. And when we talk about being able to capture the essence and capture the moments that you want to share with people, that brings us right on over to you, Brother Nat Fisher, and who is the director of this project. And, oftentimes people do things out in the world, and they don't always have somebody there to help them tell the story and craft the story. Can you share with our audience what it feels like to be directing such a remarkable project?
Thank you for having us. Thank you, my queen. So I just wanted to capture the vision that he had, you know what I mean, on 114th Street between 8th and 7th Avenue. And I believe that I think that was like one of the first sections of New York City that was like gentrified. That was actually gentrified. We just wanted to capture the story and put it in a lens, and there's no way to tell your story through the camera. That's what I learned from the great late Gordon Parks. He was from Harlem as well. He did Shaft, he did Shaft 2. And he was a poet as well.
And he was a poet.
Right,
listen,
rest in peace.
A little birdie told me that you're also a poet. So my question for you, in addition to directing this masterpiece that's getting ready to hit the world, can you share a little bit about how being a poet and an MC helps you to tell the story from behind the camera?
Oh man, it's basically like just writing. When you write, and it's like it goes together to me, I think. But when I'm always filming, it's always like putting words together behind the camera. It's always like you capture those moments, because it's like I say, it's hard to explain, but I mean I'm quite sure the filmmakers, they get it, but for me is just it go together. Yeah. So when I'm behind the film, is behind the camera to tell the story. That's like when I'm telling stories through poetry and when I'm writing.
So the camera, so it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? But it sounds like the camera seems to be an extension of your creativity.
Right, it's a powerful weapon. Yeah.
More powerful than them AK-47s.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Right? So put the gun down and pick yourself up a camera. And shoot yourself a movie and stop shooting up the block, right?
Exactly.
Where does activism fit into all of this? You heard it here first. So getting back to you, Brother Jay Lyrical.
Yes.
Now, the last time we spoke, you got an opportunity to tell me about some of the influences, the musical influences that have helped to shape your career and shape your sound and the things that you talk about. And now as we get into the filming of the documentary, I want to know, the people want to know, what portion of that scope of your creativity also plays a part in you being able to tell, you know, this story in a documentary format.
Oh yeah, just life experience, makes it easy for me personally because I'm an old soul. I've always been around people older than me, big up to my brother, like, so I saw a lot at a young age. So I grasped for the streets and nothing negative, just as far as seeing everything. And, so once I'm one of them writers as well that my life experience is what I write about. So making it in a documentary form is pretty much easy. I'm just speaking, I'm not rapping at the same time. So even though I am rapping in a documentary, but I am talking. So that's where it comes from. So it's the street experience that I grew up in, the environment, and along with, just putting it together. Thanks to my brother here as well for filming. I always gotta give him a shout out too.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because since 2014, he's been a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? And once I found out that he was a cameraman and stuff like that, so okay, get him on board. So and I want him to be part of this interview too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not all about me. If it wasn't for him filming it, it wouldn't be possible. So
Right.
that's what goes back to what I said about showing love to others.
Yes, and now that you mentioned that, it's something else that always seems to come up in conversations. It doesn't even matter where we are, right? What is our role in society when it comes to like the apathy and the things that we see with our eyes that people, for whatever reason, I mean, I'm not going to say my age, although I'm proud of my age, right? People not even getting past 18 anymore. So
For real sad,
I'm proud
sure.
of my stripes and my 3 gray hairs and all that. But when I was coming up, community was so much more involved.
Right.
You couldn't do something over in the park and Miss Mary didn't grab you by the ear and take you back to your mama
Right.
and all those kinds of things. So do you think that the ways in which we were reared up also play a part in how you're using your craft? And I guess you can answer this individually if you would like to, but do you think that some of the rearing that we had as young people coming up in the 80s and 90s, 70s, 80s and 90s play a part in how you craft your messaging to the world?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Like, goes back to what I said about life experience. So, I see things, I write about it. So, yeah, that definitely played a part, 70s, 80s, 90s, and family influences and things of that nature, what I experienced. So that plays a big part as well, It's my mother. Shout out to her, too. Like, she's the one that inspired me to be a writer.
Let's shout out Mama's name. What's Mama's name?
Carol.
Shout
out to Carol.
Let's give a shout out to Sister Carol in the building.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Yeah, shout out
absolutely.
to all the mothers, right? So, where would we be without mothers?
That's for real. So, at a young age, she got me into writing, and that was my favorite thing is school, vocabulary, other than math, and that's what got me into rapping too and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Do you have something you like to?
Yeah, I agree with Jay. But now, I think now they starting to take out the fundamentals from like these schools now. You see what's happening, like the state of Florida, they taking out, all of the history books and stuff like that, and I think it's very important that we stay grounded to the youth, as far as like what really happened, in the past, and in history, what really happened, So that's where I come in, like, far as like doing documentary is like it's a real thing, it's a real feel when you're on the ground. It's like it's it's what happened was we're telling the story through the lens.
Storytelling through the lens. We all heard it here first. You heard it here first the last time. You're going to continue to hear it here first because people aren't always saying the things that are on their mind, and these are conversations that we need to have. So as we bring this to a close, I just want the people to know how they can support you individually, where they can find you, and if they want to get in contact to maybe do a screening for y'all once the documentary is done, how can they contact you? Brother Jay Lyrical?
Well, you can contact me, the real J Lyrical LOM on Instagram and on YouTube, J Lyrical LOM on YouTube. You can find me on both of those platforms, and follow me, I follow you back. Simple as that. I show love to those who show love to me.
That's follow
right.
for a follow. You heard what he said.
Follow for a follow, and you could follow me at Natfishal the Traveler. That's NATFICIAL the Traveler all together. And you can also
Where? Follow you where?
on Instagram.
Okay.
Right, and Facebook is Natfishal Fellowman. That's NATFIC once again, IEL Fellowmen. and you know, let's work.
That's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing. And would anyone like to leave an email address for people who might want to say, hey,
absolutely.
here's a
Oh, sure.
couple dollars
Yeah.
to go ahead and fund your project?
Sure. Nah, you're right. That's fine. Yeah.
Right.
You know, my email is jmoney, Jay money 32 at gmail.com.
And my Gmail address is we got work to do nyc@gmail.com. Oh, you know what? And you can call me too, 929-377-5846. You know, let's get right to it.
Get to work.
Right,
Yeah,
let's get
let's
right
get
to
work.
it.
Get to work.
We
Make
got
sure
work
when you're
to
using
do.
that phone number, it's about business, y'all.
Thank you. Right, and I say thank you for having us.
Thank you again.
You know,
Definitely.
sharing with Shaniqua.
Thank you.
We appreciate
for the
this
platform and
Thank you.
being the person that you are as well, you know.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all. And hey, listen, family, you already know how we give it up over here at Sharing with Shaniqua. We're going to be talking about the things that folks don't want to say out loud, but is absolutely on your mind. Make sure you use this next week to go spread some love and light onto somebody. Give someone a hug. Call a family member. Go hug your children. Kiss your husband. Cook for your wife. You know how you got to do to make it, right? Peace and blessings, and we'll see you next week.
Peace and blessings. Thank you.